Hey everyone, it's Anna again and welcome to my channel. I am making all sorts of faith-related videos, so you guys should totally check those out. Also, as I mentioned in my last video, I am releasing some exciting news at the end of my video on Saturday, so you guys totally need to tune in to that video. But for now, we're going to dive into the topic for today. Today I'm going to be talking about our perspective of church, because I feel like modern day Christianity has radically gotten our perspective of church wrong. Church was never a place to make Christians' lives perfect. It was never a social self-help club. It was never a business you hire for your spiritual life, just like you go to the gym to not be fat. That was never what the church's purpose was intended to be. So, kind of going to be talking about that today. And once again, I said this in the last video, but this is something that has been bothering me for a while as well. So if I get passionate about this, I hope you guys won't mind. So the purpose of the church is the Great Commission. It's to spread the gospel. And for some reason, we have made church like totally different. We have made church almost like a little thing that stays inside the walls of the church and doesn't go out and do anything. People have made church about a place where they can find a social group of friends to hang out with, where they can shelter their kids to make sure that they never, hear about anyone who's different. They have made church a comfortable place where they only have to be around like-minded people and they never have to meet people who are different than them, where they never have to make a difference. We treat church like we paid $40 for a seat on Sunday morning, and when we walk out, we criticize the church service like it was a show. We talk about how the worship was not as good as it was last week. We complain about how they played that certain song for the third time. We complain about how a certain person doesn't have a good enough voice. We complain about how the pastor wasn't funny enough in the sermon. We complain about all the things that bothered us about the service. We complain about it like it is some show that we paid money for. And I'm not saying any of this to be mean, to look down on anyone, because I totally do this a lot as well. I need to change my perspective consistently as well. I live in the Bible Belt. The culture of just church being a nice little social club, that is what the Bible Belt is almost all about. Churches in the Bible Belt have become just all about themselves instead of about reaching the world. I just want to put this out there. What is your perspective of church? Is it a place where you come to be served, or is it a place where you serve? Is it a place where you want people to reach out to you, or is it a place where you're reaching out to others? Are you looking at church as a place for family and friends so that you can hang out and just be around like-minded people? Are you looking at church as a launching point to go out and reach the lost world? Are we church shopping for a church that best fits our style? Are we criticizing the church service once again if this is what we like and this is what we don't like? The point of church is to spread the gospel. It was never to make our lives as Christians comfortable. And that is the number one word that describes the problem with modern day Christianity: comfort. And okay, I'm gonna do this. I am gonna do this. So I have this little planner here, and I know I'm fully aware that this planner was designed for soccer moms, and I know I'm probably the only 17-year-old using a planner in their daily life, but it's okay. I'm quirky, and you guys will probably find that out more and more. But anyways, there was this quote in this planner, all good planners have those nice cheesy quotes. This one was not cheesy. This one was a good one, and it says, "Great things never come from comfort zones." And I don't know who said that because it doesn't say here, but great things never come from comfort zones. And once again, comfort is the biggest problem in modern day Christianity. And great things will never come from just stepping into a place that is designed to serve us. If church is just a Sunday morning thing, it's just a show, it's just a self-help club, it's just somewhere we go to prove to others that we are a good Christian, if it's just a 1-hour thing that we attend to make ourselves feel better about our spiritual life, then what's the point? Why do we even bother? Because honestly, I could go and find something else to do with my life for an hour that wouldn't waste so much of everyone else's time. We are treating it like a social club. Do we not understand how important it is? Do we not understand how church is not just there for a place to drink coffee on Sunday morning? We've almost started treating church like a spiritual coffee shop. I can go and join any other social club that makes me feel better about myself. We don't need church for that if that is what we have made the purpose of the church. The church should be a place where we serve, and the most important parts of the church happen outside of the walls of the church. Because I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard this, but I've always been taught that the church is not about the church building. The church is the people who are inside. And the most important parts of the church are when we go out and we tell our lost friends about the gospel, when we bring them to church, when we reach out. The most important part of the church is not how it makes us feel and if we are comfortable in the church. And if you guys can tell, I got a little bit fired up about that because it has been bothering me like for a while now. I feel like people take church so flippantly, and I don't want it, to make it sound like you have to attend to prove to others you're a good person, because once again, that is also not the purpose. The purpose is to spread the gospel, and it's really not about if we liked the church service and if it was entertaining enough, because the church is not an entertainment show. And if it's become an entertainment show in your life, like, I would seriously consider and ask yourself, why am I going to church? And that's kind of all this video was out there for. It's just for you guys to examine your own selves and ask yourselves, like, is this something that I'm doing? And it's something that I have to ask myself, like, every Sunday morning when I wake up and I go, like, I need to ask myself, what is the purpose of me going? Like, is this just something that I'm doing because I'm going through the motions of Christianity and I want to be a good person? Or is this something that is really, I'm living out in my life? And that's kind of all I had for you guys today, but it's something that has been heavy on my heart. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Once again, you totally need to tune in on Saturday for that exciting news that I'm gonna have at the end of the video. Until then, you should subscribe and share this with your friends and leave it a like. Leave a comment down below. I would love to hear what you guys think about this topic, and I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you in the next video on Saturday.